Alright, let's get this started, shall we? So this is officially the second part to the speedrun of Wizard101. Now this one is specifically Krokotopia, and unlike the one before this, it is the complete run of the whole Krokotopian world. So as we start off with the normal defeating the Sakuis, or that's the royal family I believe it's called, but Krokotopians basically. So crocodiles ruling over manders, but manders being specifically like they're slaves. So the manders are salamanders, these are crocodiles. So that type of rivalry we have going on, as in most worlds, right? We have one type of animal going against a different type of animal, and then like humanoid animals, obviously, right? Whatever. Okay, so now we do not have meteor yet, fire meteor. We don't have that spell yet, but once we do get it, it's gonna be swimmingly. But for here, same old strategy: fire elf, any other attack, and then just go for it. Blade, trap, sunbird, or fire elf, whichever is necessary. And then for some of the creatures that are fire based, then we are gonna make use of our death school and use vampire, because this early on the school specificality and within the pips is not that necessary, as it starts to become later on. For right now, it's pretty simple, and so when you need it, you're getting it done. There's not really, much of a difference in that, because by the time you're gonna get the same amount of pips for the fire spells, you're gonna get the same amount of pips for the others. Obviously not the same damage bonus, but drain spells really help. And I'm gonna see if I should do some type of art mastery with it or something. Need to figure out how that stat works to begin with. So yeah, but here just fire elf. They luckily don't have that much resistance, but like if I can't get the right cards on time, this is what tends to happen. Like either I end up fizzling too much, or they end up shielding, and it's really hard to defend against that sometimes. So, and fire boss after fire boss after fire boss. I mean, this is the fire portion of the Krokotopian world. It's basically a fiery area first with all these fire monsters, then a ice area, and then finally ending with Krokopatra with an area that's not super long at all, and may only consist of her and her ancestors, brother, sister, whatever, all of them, her family. The storm is basically about 3 areas: fire and ice. Oh boy. But yeah, I end up kind of using also like bonuses on the strength with these early game bosses, so I didn't save up enough for the later ones, but it's fine. And you see me fleeing here, like, oh boy. And then just dungeon recall, and I had a lot of net issues this time around. And then here's a Croco Mummy. I can't believe I made that joke. It's ridiculous. If you know, you know, right? Like, I'm sure everyone knows by now. Like, everyone has watched One Piece, one person or the other, and knows about those ridiculous conspiracy theories. Honestly, it's awesome, to be honest. So, yeah, and we can kind of relax right now, I suppose. And yay. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, luckily it was a trap. For a second I got scared and I was like, oh my god. I'm just saying yay. It's that I really hope that that's not a shield. But yeah, so like I was saying, see, blade trap, like when there's like too many blades on top but not enough tracking spells, then it gets tough. But luckily I can always get the heals on time. And now just a little bit left of his health, as I kept chipping him away before this. So it's definitely, you know, so I'm just going slowly if need be. And there we go. And it's strange, they don't use Fire Cat, but they keep using the Fire Snake. Well, he just used the Fire Cat. I was just proven wrong. Oh my god. Alright, another healing. One last. Finally, there we go. And now, boss number 2. So I'm putting in some spells. So that was basically my strategy, is to have like 4 or 3 sunbirds, 2 elves, 1 fire cat. And then all the other utility spells, but damage wise, that was the main thing. And yay. And luckily, knowing enough about the game this time around, man, as a kid, I wish I knew much about it. And I was seeing like a tier list of one of the YouTubers created, I forgot what his name was, I think Kaiser Noah, I'm pretty sure it was Kaiser Noah, that he created a list of school viability in 2024. And a lot of the other schools were a lot higher, like ICE and Life, and yeah, that makes sense, but I got so sick of playing defensive schools, and it's kind of not a thing nowadays anyways, because now the schools are a lot more specific, which is better. But PvE, maybe not, PvP probably, but yeah. Luckily for the vampire card, I managed to get rid of that annoying balance minion, so I can focus all my firepower on the Krok. And now we're healing and just waiting on the cards to be dealt. So instead I was just like, ugh, let's just go for it. And we both fizzled. How poetic. And yeah, I just decided to go for the vampire instead, because I was losing patience. I was like, it's gonna do enough damage anyways, and I don't have to worry about mimic gimmicks. Like how much damage I managed to do with a single fire cat. Oh my god, I'm so happy that I'm playing on a fire. I wonder I just didn't used to have enough fun, because I was always stuck healing people. But this one's also gonna be scary if I don't have the right stats as a hitter. No, it's gonna like wanna let me hit, or they're gonna see how bad of a damage I do and I'm hitting, and then they're gonna be like, shocked Pikachu face. And that's definitely something I'm not looking forward to. But yeah, another, like, that's the thing with this world, is just the bosses and the enemies. They look the same and act the same again and again and again. But luckily within 2 days, I managed to finish this. Like, it just took me 2 days and I finished with Krokotopia, which is hilarious because I waited so long before doing it. But yeah. And yet I managed to copy all of it as compared with the other one. Well, the other one, the first one, has AI voice. Not my voice, so you're gonna see that difference, and I don't know if that's the best thing or whatever, but you guys can let me know, you know, if it is and it isn't, or however. Probably right now, let it just cheese through this. Yeah, I was like wanting to team up, but realized I don't need it. Luckily, that's the thing with this now, it's a lot more easier to solo nowadays, thankfully, and easier to travel. Way the biggest quality of life change, the ability to teleport. And even though I didn't use much of it in Wizard City, here it's very, very necessary, because I don't remember the layout, and fortunately we can't use it in dungeons, which is sucks. But yeah, here I'm just kind of just swimming through it, trying to get the attack spell as quick as possible. And now that I've gotten it, just attack, and there we go. 1, 2, and a 2 fizzle. 3 fizzle, probably, right? Okay, that's what we have that for. And then the overtime kills. Oh God, I love the fire school. Cause I'm like, you know what? Why don't I just join it? Like, King's Isle has boosted and benefited the fire school so much, and they're the obvious favorite of King's Isle, so what's stopping me? And then this dungeon too, I had done it with people first, and it's just like, I don't know, the like higher level wizard dude like he joined too, and he did all the battles. He did all of them, and then it was glitched, and we couldn't beat the crocodile. It's ridiculous. And then I just decided to do it by myself, and I ironically and hilariously did it so much faster than when the teammates were there. Weird, but something to take note of. But if I was any other school, I think solo wouldn't really be able to be a thing, really. I mean, it all depends. I didn't know how to play as the school could anyways, but I learned, so other people can learn too, right? So as you can see, right, like probably the third or fourth boss like is fire. I really thought it's gonna be more of a struggle, but thankfully not so much. That room with the map has got to be one of my favorite rooms, or design rooms. It just looks so cool. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, now we're starting with the ice area. Hey! Let us celebrate. Third of the way through. And I met, oh yeah, I got Hackhound, I got Meteor, I got new gear. I had to sell a lot of stuff to get this new gear. And I deleted my max. Oh well, he's not max yet anymore, I guess. He wasn't even max then. He was like probably 30 more levels to be max. I just deleted it. I was like, what's the point? Obviously I wanted to cheese it and have those extra things to be available to me already, but I was like, you know, whatever. It's not that difficult to get good gear nowadays anyways. Plus there's so many challenges now to just join different dungeons and battles in order to have good gear. So that's definitely a plus for nowadays, you know. Oh, sorry about the loud plus. I had forgotten while I was looking at the screen where my mic is, so I was speaking like this instead of speaking like this. Yeah, and now we have the ice bosses with the, you know, 80% fire shields, so we love to see that. You know, we love a struggle queen, don't we, folks? Alright, there you go. But luckily the boost really helps. And thank goodness for the pet. Like, all I needed was that culture mount in the pet, and I was ready to delete my life wizard. I know it doesn't seem the best. I should have kept it for memories, but the memories are good, the memories are bad, the memories are suppressible. Better not remembered. It was before life had any of the tools that it has nowadays. Like nowadays, so much easier to use. All you really need is either Ratatoss spin or that life pet Kookaburra that gives life tornado, life twister, life tornado, something. Ooh, and I got the iron golem thing. That one is also such an awesome spell to have. And now I have like literally 3 spells that are damage over time, so I can combine all of them to do some nice damage. And now versus the Sunbird, finally. Kind of strangely one of the most rememberable bosses within Krokotopia. And for right now, I'm just trying to find those converts. Like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to get through the, you know, resist of the Sunbird. So, and the fizzling. Oof. And then, almost there, people. We're almost Finally got the sunbird out, and down goes that one. Spicy. Hot and spicy sunbird chicken fillet at the local store near your Wizard101 cards. Alright. And now we finally made it to the arena. No, we were already at the arena for quite a while. I just didn't take notice. But we are. So I'm almost losing my voice. Almost. Sorry about this and all that. It gets captured and I get excited and then I forget. Like, don't get super excited because then they're gonna break people's ears. Drums. Snowman's for the lose. What you really need is a golem. I cannot stop gushing about all these changes. They are so good. They are so good. They're basically like saying like, okay, we changed a lot of things, but there are some things where the schools can have the same amount of utility as each other. So that's that. But whatever. I just love the changes because it makes the quality of life so much easier. I mean, it was a long time coming, and now they have a new company, they have new things, they have a new vision. So having these things is not a bad, it's very improving because I seem to see a lot of new people playing the game and, taking chance at it. I see so many people with the newer pets in the game, and it's just not full of, people with max pets or just using it. Mostly the ones that are using are the pet Maycast and Willcast, not Maycast. Maycast are the old type of pet training spells. The new type, it hits definitely. So if you have like a, the enemy is left with a little bit amount of health, you can. You can use the cast from this. It's like Daybreak and Nightbreaker. That's how I think it works. Or I could be completely wrong because I don't know jack shit about what I'm talking about because I'm not a part of it. So yeah, take that with a grain of salt, I suppose. I don't know. Man, I'm just waffling around, aren't I? I'm just babbling like an idiot. Can't wait to get to the Tower of Babel. It's gonna be fun. I used to not like changes within this game when it comes to the difficulty. I used to feel like they're getting rid of the difficulty. But no, with the amount of difference that it makes now, like, questing is so much easier and fun. Trust me. Trust me, and other YouTubers or whoever, right, who's played it before or playing it now, I can 100% tell you it's a lot more better and balanced and way better now than what it used to be. I'm saying it. And you need to hear it. Or if you want to hear it, hopefully you feel the same. And also, I was like watching like some content of like Shane Dawson and Ryland, his husband. It was so funny. Obviously, I'm never gonna give my money to Shane. I was not watching it through his channel, alright? I was watching a commentary on about his channel, about him, by a creator named, what was her name? Gem Reloaded. So she analyzes stuff like that. Okay, no, never mind. We get Meteor now. I kept that in the recording. We got Meteor, we got Immolate. Haven't really needed to use Immolate, but it's very useful, I suppose. If you have good enough resist and you're able to take the damage that you need in order to deal massive amounts to the opponent. And I didn't leave out this portion. This is where I went clothed. Oh no, I already did the clothed on. This is where I went tough and super and all that. Glove spells. And this is where I went hunting for those. See? as you can see. But it still didn't make most. No, I did make good use. Okay, now I think we're just trying to enter into the final portions and trying to get into those dungeons of the ice arena. We're almost done with the arena, so the next portion is those Order of the Fang dungeons, stuff like that. Like Defender of the Fang, Keeper of the Fang, stuff like that. Oh no, it's back at the Colosseum and we're going all the way around. And we're out from this. It's taken to Shalik. Yeah, here we go. I think we're about to go now. Yeah. Yep, the Vault of Ice. Ooh boy, the most fun dungeon there ever could be. And just me just getting rid of all of this gear. You should have seen the type of gear I was getting rid of before. The one from like max levels and higher levels from 100 plus and all that. But I was like, that's not gonna come used to me for like a long time. And especially the way I'm wanting to play the game now. Yeah, no, I don't, yeah. I'm rambling again about useless stuff. Forgive me, please. Okay, here we go. I was like, I managed to do all the other dungeons by myself. What's so hard about this one? And I think I managed to do this one alone. I tried to do this one with another person before, but I don't think that turned out. I don't know. I think I left that out because it wasn't successful, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Something happened, but I don't remember exactly what happened. Ooh, meteor. Is this my first meteor of the run? Yes. Yeah. I was like, you know what? It's not that hard. I was like, come on, babes. We've got meteor. We've soloed everything. What's a couple of fangs gonna do to us? And I don't know. I don't get the notifications that I used to for these. Is that because I've turned off tutorial tips? Like, I don't get notifications for the spells, I don't get notification from Falmea, I don't get the overall general notifications for things. I'll have to look into that. Definitely need those notifications. Because after this, well, it's already done, so I guess later, by later, maybe tomorrow or the next day or a week from now or within the week, I'm just gonna do the rest of the world, like all the extra side quests of this world off screen, so I can get leveled up like I did here. Like, if I didn't get this high of a level, I would be struggling with a capital S. Because I'll be there, because my levels will be there for me with open arms and open legs and an open mouth. Oh my god. I can't believe I said that. I literally this is such a nice difference to the elemental monsters. Hi. And I don't know if you guys can hear the sound that I'm listening to on the background. I'm basically listening to Wizard101 soundtracks. It's so nice. I think I've reached Zafaria, from Wizard City to Zafaria by now. It's an hour long of music and soundtrack. So and here I probably went to go do something and I left the footage in there. Just a standing bird flapping like crazy, which they do, and when we fight them in Mirage. There we go. Yeah. When I did that puzzle with another person, it took literally forever. They couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. Somehow, after so many different tries and trying to find like a tutorial for it, I still didn't find the tutorial in time. But somehow, right then after that, with the luck of the world, not dunya, law, with luck of Allah, I managed to get the right combination. So thank you, shukr Allah, for that. And now I realize the mustache they have given to that guy, that Marleybone guy, dog, whatever. And here I was just, I think I was trying to go to that. No, I'm getting all the potions filled. Now going back, and I was like, nope, I think I keep this person with me. I thought I was gonna go in by myself, but okay, let me just get through it, and then we'll know for sure if that is the case. And it seems like it is. This person was very good. They were very good. At first, when I entered this one and the other person didn't come for a while, I got so scared. I was like, no, come on, you can't do that to me. Please don't do that to me. That's hard to deal with yeah, like that too. You see, they're already starting with the tower shields. Man, those are gonna be fun. But see, here they are. They're like, oh, sorry about that. It's okay. At least you came, right? And that's the last that can be said for the people sometimes. No, this person was very, very helpful. I'm so thankful to them. I'm very thankful to anyone who I meet within the game. And they really, kudos to them, they play very well. I don't know if they're a new player or old player. All I can say is that they played very well. It's good to acknowledge that. I like the new model for the guards of the crocodiles. And now I think I have reached within the soundtrack Shibalba. But yeah. Let the show Shibalba. But yeah. Alright. Meteor, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We just got a bunch of lemons falling down thanks to the meteors. And again, I had my face further away from the mic and completely forgot how close so far it was. So that's definitely a thing, you know, to take note of. Yeah, now to free some shackled menders. Who would do these to the poor, adorable little creatures? Man, those crocs are heartless. I wonder if it's like a hunting type of issue with them. Like some of them want to eat the manders, maybe. I mean, they do look pretty skinny and fat. Who knows? Well, the crocs are slim and strange. But I go, we're almost here to the end, people. We are 75% done with Krokotopia. Here comes the meteor. Well, I needed them to get rid of their shield first. I really didn't want to make any mistakes in these final moments. Thank you, and no more long animations for worldwide spells. I'm really hoping that this voiceover comes out very good. Had to take some time out to do it, and I was debating over doing it, but I'm like, okay, if I don't do it now while the family is away and there's not a lot of noise, then when am I really gonna do it? Because I'm not gonna get time. Today I had like time off from work, so I decided to spend it finishing. I think I started Krokotopia today morning and then completed by today afternoon, or it could be yesterday evening and today afternoon. I'm not entirely sure, but no, I think I had done it between the yesterday night and morning today, and then afternoon today, and I had recorded it and I paused the recording, and luckily it stayed and it didn't cancel and the battery did not die. So yes, that's awesome that I was able to get through that. And yeah, excuse me. I'm so awkward. I really don't know if something can offend a person or if it's offending someone else, so I'm very fast to go to JK and I'm sorry, and is it okay to say that, or which I don't know, probably isn't a super bad thing. I think it's a pretty good quality to have, maybe. Or perhaps I'm too quick for validation. Could always be. That could always be the case. Who knows? Really. Ooh, softly out and fast. Goose this. I was really like curious. I was like, why did she still attack? But yeah, she ended up winning. I wonder which of my content actually gets the most amount of views. Like which game. My content on one thing I feel is very similar between all my games, but I think this is the only one where I do a lot of voiceover. I do it for Sims also, but I haven't been getting the type of interaction, I should say, oh no, the type of, what's that word, like engagement that I get with Pokemon and Wizard101 and Pirate 101, so I'm so happy about that. I'm very, very thankful. If it was the old me, I'd complain about it, but I love the fact that it actually is going somewhere, and I'm very thankful for that. I'm very glad, I'm very hopeful, and I'm glad I can share with the excitement once more with people. Well, I'm older now and hopefully a lot more mature, so yeah. You know what would be so nice? If, since Blaze is coming back to YouTube, if Blue would also come back. I miss him so much. He was hilarious. And I really liked Formal Phantom too. He left recently. There was some other ones too. There was this other Blaze or Blake Storm one that did PvP content. His was the only PvP content that I really liked and have ever liked when it comes to Wiz. He left. A lot of the creators I followed have left, and the leftovers, they're pretty fun. I just don't really watch them with us the same way that I watch those other creators, because, well, they knew when to take it seriously, they knew when to not take it seriously. I feel like new people really try their dang hardest either to make it seem way too serious or way too goofy. So it's kind of hard to understand if they are being serious or just doing it for the audience. I don't know how to describe it. It's like kind of those like baby voices that Heather and Val use, or just something like that. It's kind of, I know this is controversial to say, it freaks me out. It really does, and I wish I didn't end the video with that type of negativity. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the way some people have their content? Do you find it better? Do you find it worse? Let me know. And now we have reached the finale that we have all been anxiously avoiding for, because I have been babbling on like a fool without any regard of whether what I'm saying should be said or I should just keep my mouth shut so I don't defame anyone or their image. I mean, I didn't specifically mention many people. Just being weird. Again, like I said, attention. But yeah, and now we are gonna have to defeat Krokotopia's guardians before we can take on Krokotopia herself. I was trying to find an image online of Krokotopia giving like a kiss or something. Good drawing or something like that of Krokotopia giving a kiss. So I would, like, my idea was on the thumbnail to have Krokotopia pretending to kiss the wizard or eat the wizard, and the wizard on the other hand being either very scared or cringed. You know, that emoji with the water drop going down on the face and looks very awkward. That's the kind of vibe I was trying to go for or find with artwork, and sadly I didn't find that, but you know, it would have been cool. It would have been cool. And we are so close to being done. Yeah, I wonder how many levels I'll be able to get with the side quests in this world before going to Marleybone. Hopefully lots. We can dream and we can make it a reality, but we cannot unless the game makes it a reality first for us. And there we go, one last little drop of mythic energy, and we are ready to face the bee of all bees, the bad beep herself. Who dares to enter my sanctum? Ugh. Whatever. Krokotopia. It's oh my god, and I just remember thinking about Krokotopia. My grandmother always told me I don't care what they tell you in school. Krokopatra was pink. Krokopatra loved pink. She had beautifully scaly skin and pink lipstick and a pink and gold attire, and she knew how to use spells. Thank you for being on my TED Talk. But yeah, luckily they're focusing on the life wizards and not me. Ooh, and this is the only part I think within the whole video where it's a normal speed battle. I mean, how could I not want to show the bow? The bow animation just looks so cool. It's so funny that as soon as I say certain things, like memes come into my brain. As soon as I say something, like every time I say that's so cool, it's so cool, or cool, that thing comes to me of what's that actor's name? The one from Barbie? When Ken says so cool, that's what thought came to my brain. Oh man. Ooh. I am actually interested on which part of the story I have reached when it comes to soundtrack going on in the background. Well, hopefully on the background. But yay, meteor luckily doesn't fizzle, and we get rid of the toppy mommy of who is Krokopatra. Thank you, my lady. May you rest in Kroko pieces. Thank you guys, I hope you liked it. I had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed too. No shade to anyone who I might have mentioned or whatever I may have accidentally said. But yeah, I love ya. Hope to see you soon.